Andrew Foster, a.k.a. Rube, the genius. Rube Foster, without question, the greatest baseball mind this sport has ever seen, and virtually no one knows anything about him, even though he is rightfully enshrined in the National Baseball Hall of Fame. Rube Foster is that rare baseball personality that would have checked all three boxes in terms of Hall of Fame credential. Oh yeah, he would have gone in the Hall of Fame as a pitcher, as a manager, and as an executive. But Foster was best known as this visionary, this tremendous leader. He would organize the Negro Leagues in a meeting held in Kansas City, Missouri at the Paseo YMCA on February 13, 1920. He would rally 8 independent black baseball team owners together, and somehow or another he convinced them that in order for black baseball to succeed, they needed an organized body. Rube would become president of the Negro Leagues. Rube Foster arguably is the most influential person in baseball history, simply for what he did in forming the Negro Leagues.
Tell myself I ain't feeling the way. I'm a dog, it ain't up for debate. Already got enough food on my plate. Yeah.
Here's the shortstop at the play, Perry. Started after the 0-1 pitch, and now a check down to first. And yes, he offered at it. Fights it off, he'll see another. Seeing Rube Foster, he was such a mastermind both on and off the field. He reportedly was running a baseball team while he was still in grade school. So that gives you some idea of his drive.
One ball.
Not even close there. And it's 1-2.
Well, Boog, he had that kind of strict, intense upbringing with his dad, a presiding elder in their church. Really instilled a sense of discipline and purpose into Rube, and that translated into how he ran his teams.
On the ground, right side. Bates steps on the bag, 1 up, 1 down.
Rube really did have a serious focus on fundamentals and organization, presenting that professional front, and that's one thing he's remembered for.
Next pitch downstairs. 2 balls, no strikes, the count. On the ground. Foster settling into a groove. Going back to that professionalism for Rube, one player talked about how his Giants teams would have really well-made uniforms. That made them look more like a National League or American League team than one that was going barnstorming. Out front and foul to the left side. Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. Jackson stands in now and watches strike 1.
You know, Boog, Rube Foster wasn't the tallest guy at 5'9", but at 230 pounds, he still looked plenty intimidating out there on the mound.
Yeah, you're dead on, Singy. Rube was a guy who really commanded respect.
And he got it. He called his own pitches from the mound. His catchers knew better than to argue with him, so that tells you a lot.
And he's into third base with a leadoff triple. Now it's the right fielder, Bradley. And there's a ball.
You know, Rube had such a strict hold on the players on his team and sometimes on other teams. When he ran the Negro National League, there were rumors that he'd call all the pitches even when Chicago wasn't playing.
Bradley waits. Got him looking for the strikeout. Called strike 3 on a fastball up in the zone. West in the box with 1 away as he takes ball 1. And now 2-0. You know, Singy, sometimes I'd like to call pitches from up here, you know, just to keep the game moving along.
I hear you, partner, especially when we've got some really good dinner reservations.
Sutton stands in here, leaves that one off the inside. Next offering is fouled back. And a weak ground ball to the left side. Throws across the diamond, and that is that. On to the third inning, and now Newman. And that's in for a strike. Comes up empty on the swing, 0-2 now. Got him. Foster absolutely in control here in the third. Digging in, Drake. Strike one. Here's a tapper towards short. Murray handles the chance, sends it to first. First two batters retired here in the top of the third. Perry batting for the second time, and that's strike one. Swing and a miss. 0-2. Next one just misses. And the count 1-2. 2 balls, 2 strikes to count with 2 outs. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Foster winds and fires. Right side. Whips it to first. Third out.
Today some fellas I leave and call her but feeling mistreated. I sleep on my and tell me to drop. I don't see the reason.
Rube Foster is believed to have created what we now know to be the screwball. Back then it was called a fadeaway, and Rube perfected this pitch. So much so that the great Major League manager John McGraw would sneak Rube into his camp so that Rube Foster could teach Christy Mathewson how to throw the screwball. Christy Mathewson threw the pitch all the way into the National Baseball Hall of Fame that he learned from Rube Foster.
Bang, bang, gotta go, get it.
All right, ready to get underway. Now the left fielder, Harvey. And a pitch. That misses. And we're underway here this afternoon. Next pitch is in the dirt. Ball 2. Swing and a miss. The fadeaway, more popularly associated with Christy Mathewson, but today we get to see Rube Foster, the man who taught it to Matty. Next offering misses, and now 3-2. Chris, the fadeaway or screwball seems to be tough for batters to pick up. Why is that?
Well, for one thing, Boog, you just don't see it very often. And yeah, Rube was a master of it, but not a lot of pitchers throw a screwball these days, so you don't get much practice with it.
That's hard hit on the line. Smith makes the grab, 1 down. Of course, the screwball became very popular after Rube's playing career, but it's way less common now. Still, some modern pitchers like Fernando Valenzuela got great results from it. Next pitch misses, and it's 1-1.
Man, Rube's fadeaway is exactly how you want to throw a screwball. It's so slow. It's tempting for a hitter, but it's also so hard to time up and make good contact on.
No score, just getting started, top of the first. Got him. Foster gets the strikeout with that legendary fadeaway. Now here is Reese. There's the strike. And he's down 0-2 as he swings through it. And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. Bounced up the middle. Fires over to first. And quickly one away in the second. Taylor at the plate now. That's ball 1. Swing and a miss. And the count even 1-1. Next offering is fouled back. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Gets a piece and stays alive. Fights that one away, still 1-2. pulls the string with the changeup, struck him out. And now here is Gardner. And that's in there for strike one. Line drive, base hit.
This is why hitters work so hard on driving the ball gap to gap in batting practice. There's a lot of room out there. And if you can rip one into that open space, it usually means extra bases. And now let's see if they force some action with good wheels on the bases.
Next pitch is popped up. Bates pulls it down, and the inning is over.
He earned his nickname Rube as a youngster there from Calvert, Texas, when he beat the great major leaguer Rube Waddell in a head-to-head matchup, and the nickname stuck. He also had the full repertoire to go along with this unique pitch that he created called back then a fadeaway. And so, yeah, Rube doesn't get nearly enough credit for having been one of the most dominant pitchers in black baseball history.
And now the right fielder, Terry. And he deals. That one misses, and that's how this game gets started. And a pop-up, right side, foul territory. No trouble here, puts it away for the out. And there's one down. And a foul ball. Most of Rube Foster's career was with the Chicago American Giants, but he was a dominant force on the mound even before that. Next pitch is inside, going to count 1-2. In 1903, Rube pitched 4 games for the Cuban ex-Giants against the Philadelphia Giants in a championship series. He went 4-0, all complete games, and gave up just 3 earned runs. Foster making them look silly out there. Rube with another strikeout. Back here at Southside Park. And here's the first baseman, Parker. That one's in there. 0-1. A lot of folks who faced Rube Foster came away impressed. Rogers Hornsby, one of the greatest hitters ever, said Rube was the smoothest pitcher he'd ever seen. Floyd stands in here. Tried to hold back his swing there, but went around. Another great player, Jake Stahl. He won the National League home run title in 1910. He got absolutely dominated by Rube in a barnstorming matchup.
Yeah, Boog, Rube just kept striking him out. Stahl said he couldn't even get within speaking distance of Rube's curveball.
Next to hit, Klein.
0-1's the count.
Next offering is in for a strike.
You know, Boog, Rube wasn't the only great pitcher in his family. His half-brother Bill was a terrific left-handed pitcher in the Negro Leagues who was inducted into Cooperstown in 1996.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. And it's fouled away. Strike 2. Swing and a miss. Chase the fastball up the ladder for strike 3. And now Adams in there for strike 1. Foul ball. Swing and a miss, struck him out. And here is Raymond. First pitch just misses. That one finds the zone, and the count is 1-1. And right back to the mound. And it's a 1-2-3 inning.
Foundations.
And welcome back. Here's the left fielder, Harvey. Bunt attempt, popped up. Not in time. He's safe. And the batter will be the shortstop, Marshall. That one fouled off.
Well, these guys definitely being aggressive at the plate, but I think it's fair to wonder if they're being a little over-aggressive. They're swinging at more than 70% of the first pitches they've seen today, and it's just not working out for them.
One away here in the fifth. And now the first baseman, Reese. And he swings and misses at the initial offering.
Now, this is a pretty incredible stat. In 1905, Rube Foster pitched in 55 games. He won 51 of them.
Hit on the ground to the right side. And he grabs it in foul ground. The next pitch misses. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Swing and a ball popped up. And it falls. They won't risk the send. Runners at the corners now with 1 away. 1 down. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Bell. That hits the dirt, and that's ball 1. Chris, you were talking last inning about how Rube threw in 55 games in 1905. So different in today's game when a starting pitcher can lead the league with about 33 starts.
And Boo, what makes it even more amazing is that back then, starters were expected to throw a complete game pretty much every time out. Teams didn't have a lot of relievers like they do in the modern game, so 55 starts then is more like 80 or even 100 today.
Foster comes to the plate. Struck him out swinging. Blew the express right by his bat for strike 3. Gardner, batting with 1 down, takes a strike. Next offering is in for a strike. Next offering down low and in the dirt.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Swings and misses, struck him out. And here is Hunter. That hits the dirt, 1-0.
Ball 1, no strike.
That pitch in for a strike, and it's a ball and a strike. And 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Next offering is fouled back. And there's a fly ball deep right field. Smith reaching back towards the wall. Still going back. Caught just shy of the wall.
Rube Foster owned the Chicago American Giants, and he managed the Chicago American Giants. And his savviness, his craftiness, his astuteness of the game allowed him and his teams to dominate the early era of black baseball. Rube assembled some of the greatest talent in black baseball history for his teams, where he served as both player and manager. He knew great talent. He knew how to go out and recruit great talent and build the kind of chemistry with that great talent of starters, thoroughbreds, who could flat out get the job done.
RBI opportunity here as Foster steps in. And a swing and a line drive into right field. Washington makes the catch. Runner tags for home. The tag, and that's out number 3, inning over. And here it comes. He swings and hits a fly ball, center field. Turner tracks it down for the out. And first offering is fouled off. Kicks and fires. Swing and a miss. That is strike 2. Next pitch is outside. Up the middle. The throw to first, and that will end the inning. This to third, and we stay tied as the inning ends. Swings through that one. 0-1. Out towards right center field. Nice grab on the run. And that is the inning. Rube Foster digging in now. And he flips a breaking ball in there, or a changeup.
Either one. Something off speed. Good arm action on it, whatever it was.
This to center field. Turner under it. And he makes the catch. Runner tagging from third. Throw is offline, and he scores. And it's 1-0. With the tying run in scoring position in the bottom of the ninth. And now Perry. Edge of the zone for a strike. Strike one. This one kicks away a little as he can't squeeze it. Runner holds. Count goes to 1-2. Way inside. Gets out of the way. Sets him down looking. Fastball to letters frozen for strike three. Sanders swings through it for strike one. 0-2 as he waves at that one. Checks his swing. Now an appeal to third. And he punches him out. He went around. Now Ford. That one's in there. 0-1. Next offering is fouled back. Ball game. The Chicago American Giants take the pennant.
As a manager, Rube Foster was known to fine his ball players as much as $5 at the turn of the early 1900s. If you were tagged out standing up, you were supposed to slide. Rube would draw a circle down the first base line and a circle down the third base line. And if every one of his players couldn't drop a bunt inside the circle, Rube would fine them. Oh, you were going to see great baseball. Oh, but yeah, you were going to be thoroughly entertained watching Rube Foster's brand of baseball.
So 2 down. Glass will hit next. To first, and they've got him picked off. The tag, and that's out number 3. Inning over. Glass digs in now. To first, and he breaks for second. Foster trying to wiggle out of a rundown now. Here's the tag, and he... So 2 down. Glass getting ready to hit. Now Foster's on the move. Pitching for a strike. Throw to second. Out. And that'll end the inning. So 2 down. Now the left fielder, Glass. Move to first. Foster back in on a dive. The pitch. Now Foster's on the move. That's in for a strike. Save. Foster steals second.
Rube Foster was adamant about the style of play that would become signature Negro Leagues baseball. Fast, aggressive, daring. They would bump their way on. They would steal second. They would steal third. And if you weren't too smart, they were stealing home. And this was a brand of baseball that was drawing both black and white fans who were sitting side by side, where during that era of segregation, that was virtually unheard of. Yeah, now Rube was light years ahead of his time.
I ain't no joke. I used to let the mic smoke. Now I slam it when I'm done and make sure it's broke. When I'm gone, no one gets on, cause I won't let nobody press up and mess up the...
And here's the first baseman, Rube Foster. The pitch. And that one is inside ball one. Rube Foster was such a competitor, he'd do anything to win, including freezing baseballs before games to deaden them.
And Boog, Rube didn't stop there. He turned the field into an advantage as well. He had the groundskeepers soak the dirt so his hitters could bunt for hits, and they even tilted the ground near the foul line so the ball would stay fair.
Swing and a ground ball out to short. Throws to first, and there's 2 away. In the air to left center, Sanders glides back, reaching for it, and brings it in. And that's in there at the knees. The 0-1 is outside, and it's a ball and a strike. At the belt and fires. In the air, right field. Bradley makes the catch. 1 away. Back now at Southside Park. And now the first baseman, Rube Foster. The wind of the pitch. And first offering is fouled off. Swing and a ball popped up. And that'll fall for a base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning. Rube Foster digging in now. Down the left field line, could be extra bases. Now he'll turn for second. In safely, it's a double and his second hit.
The Negro Leagues were born out of segregation, and there was a simple mindset behind it. You won't let me play with you in the major leagues, then I'll create my own league. And Rube essentially did what others had attempted to do, but they had failed. But Rube had the wherewithal to get it done. And how he convinced those other 8 independent black baseball team owners to come together is a true testament to Rube's ability to sell this vision. And that's exactly what they did, having established the Negro National League, the first successful organized black baseball league. Rube Foster stood there and boldly proclaimed, "We are the ship, all else the sea." He was serving notice to Major League Baseball. In baseball history.